What's going on, y'all? It's Conscious One coming at you. So, real quick, we're going to revisit this topic of reprobate. I mentioned once before, we have a lot of individuals out here that have reprobate minds. Now, when I looked up the definition of reprobate, it means an individual that is basically lacking principles. And too many times, and even a problem that I always encounter is that too many times we think that people think like us, and they don't. Not only do they not think like us, they don't have the moral uh, character that we may or may not possess, and they don't have the principles that we may or may not live by. And so this can be an issue. You have to realize that people are not you. You see what I'm saying? There's only one you, and that's you. You know what I'm saying? That's why the kingdom of God is within. But anyway, just to wrap this up, uh, I arrive on location. I had to go pick up this Indian restaurant. I get out, and immediately a guy who works there, he's on the outside, and he's like, "Oh, you here to pick up the food?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "I tried to call you," and I'm like, "No, no one tried to call me." And so he says, "Okay, the food is right there," and he points at it. It's on the inside. I can see it through the window. And he says, "But give me 5 minutes." And I'm like, "Okay, let me just try to open this door and see if I can just go get this food first instead of waiting 5 minutes." And I tried to open the door and it was locked. So then I went back around the corner and I realized that he decided to do some redecorating and putting things up instead of just getting my food right away and giving it to me. Now, if I had been working at a restaurant, I've worked at plenty of them. When somebody comes and is there to pick up food, the first thing you do is get the food and give it to the individual so they can move on. You don't do something else. You don't start moving around water hoses and putting chairs in and out. The door is locked. I can't. My food is just sitting there, and you're telling me to wait 5 minutes. And I just stood there and thought. I said, I know this dude didn't just tell me to wait 5 minutes to go get a bag that he can just get right there for me as I pull up, and my car is on. And I'm wasting gas and I'm wasting time, which means I'm wasting money. And so finally, I stepped up to this dude. I mean, literally, people be doing stuff that literally, I tell you, you just want to go upside their head. If I had a whip, I would just give them a couple lashes across their back because they lack moral discipline and principles that their parents obviously didn't do a good job at teaching them. But these individuals are the people. Most of the people who work at these jobs are reprobate. They just like that. And you suppose they're gonna pay you the same that they paying this individual, giving you more work to do because you were raised with principles. Like, that ain't happening. That's why I work for myself. So I told this dude, I walked up to him, I said, "Look here." I talk real calm because I know he's Indian, he didn't really understand. He had to be like 26, 27 years old. I said, "Look here." I said, "You have to get my food now." I said, "Because as I'm sitting here waiting," I said, "time is money. You have to get my food now." And then he just kind of gave me this look, and then I put my finger up, like all I have to do is just cancel this order right now, and I will get another order within 15 seconds and be on my way. Then he started moving, See you see how you gotta be with people? You see, we're dealing with so many reprobate minds in here. You have to literally whip people because they didn't get the discipline growing up. But once again, if I was on that job in the same position, I would know better that when somebody has pulls up to get the food and is sitting right there, I didn't lock the door, you did. It's like, go get my food and bring me my food, not you go do some other stuff first. No, you get that food first or else. That's how you gotta deal with these folks, man. Reprobate minds. I gotta order, y'all. Y'all take care. I'll talk to you later. Peace.